Hello, beautiful divine being. This one is going to be very different. I don't even know if the cards are going to come out. I am going to share a bit of my story, maybe, but this is about a download that came to me because of my story, because of my experience as a human, as a mother, as a divine being having a human experience like you. I hesitated, I resisted, wasn't quite sure where to place it. Also with this channel, I haven't quite known what to do with it, right? I haven't been called to close it, but I was called to step away from it. Then I was called back to it, but knowing that what I was giving it wasn't what it needed. I wasn't being the authentic version of myself. So this message may not be for you. And if so, that's okay. Here's what I know. Here's what I've been told. Here's what I've been guided to share with you as mothers. And this is a little bit easier, I'm going to say more specific to mothers with younger kids. Because as children develop their personalities, obviously there is a slight difference to it. So I'm not saying necessarily babies, and maybe it's because I have a 1.5-year-old, but this isn't necessarily just for that age. It kind of is within that age, just the range of from birth to when they have fully sort of developed their own sort of knowing, their own inner compass. Okay, is what I'm being guided to say. But telepathy. Okay, let's just throw that word out there. And presence. If motherhood has taught me anything, if this journey, the last 2 years has taught me anything, and it's not just my motherhood journey, it's my human journey. It's the lessons that I've had to learn to reach a point where I can sit here and bring you messages like this, messages of divine truth, right? Because it doesn't matter. I don't need to prove it to you. You will feel if it's true for you, and you will feel if it isn't. And if it isn't, there is another truth that is for you, and that there is nothing wrong with that. It is your truth. It is your journey. It is your choice. But you, mothers, have the power of presence, of true presence, of getting out of the mind and being fully present with your kids. And in this presence, and this is not kind of like sitting there watching, right? This is being fully present, fully in sync with kind of like what their needs are. As a mother, you'll know what I'm speaking about. Some others this may resonate with more strongly. Some others may be more empathic. Or there are so many different ways of mothering, right? My way of mothering, the way that I resisted at first, learned my lesson, and stopped resisting, which shifted everything for me. And just being a mother and how it has been was to follow my child's guidance, like whatever it is, obviously within reason. No touching hot stoves, etc., etc., but to follow what she is telling me, whether she can verbally use the words, whether she's using cues, is to follow her lead. And that shifted everything. It also pulled me very much into the presence, right? I needed to be attuned to her, to kind of know, right? And to not be in my mind, for it to not be about me, for it to be about play. Because if this message has found you, you are a mother with more than just the purpose of being a mother, right? You are a new human here, and you are here to create with source in whichever way resonates for you. And you are also here to raise what is coming through as like the new humans, right? Because this time that we are in, the date of recording, actually I don't know the date, is it the 9th? Maybe the 8th of June, maybe the 9th of June, but it's 2025. And this message is timeless, but the shifting that is actually occurring is making miracles possible. right? And you are a miracle. That has been a feeling that has been coming through for this collective so strongly that there are no words to say it, because miracle doesn't quite even begin to capture the essence of what you are and what you are bringing into this world by being your true self. This message is here to give you confirmation. I'm also getting to remind some of you that it is okay. There is so much that other people say about mothering, right? If you're a full-time mom, some people consider you lazy. If you're a working time mom, some people consider you everybody has something to say about the way that somebody else mothers, right? I even have a lot to say about the way that they mothered. I think self-criticism for me was a big one. I imagine for a lot of mothers it comes in. I mean, this is why the motherhood wound is so pinnacle. But I'm not going to go onto that. That is a story, a journey for another video. This is about you being present. Because when you are playing with your child, you are playing with source, you are creating with source. And you are creating the magic and miracles for you. Whatever these manifestations, this is Frankie, don't know if you can see him. He loves to make appearances at very, very important messages. He normally meows. The fact that he's being so silent tells me great many things. I'm gonna get right back to what is coming through here. We have currently no idea what New Earth truly is. I try not to even imagine it, because I know it is limited. I know my human is limited, right? So that is very much my way of being, as I try and keep a lot of space open for source. That may not be your way, and that's okay. What I'm getting here is there is only one way to truly be, to truly allow all the magic in, to truly collapse time, to truly embody and explode with light, right? To magnetize everything that is for you, and that is to be truly present in every now. And more so than that, embodying the highest vibration that you can be in each now. And this is where all the shadow work and the motherhood wound and all of that comes in. But if this message has found you, you maybe are not quite done with it, but it is a journey that you are not new to, or are at the very least open to exploring, because this is all about exploration and curiosity, and you trusting you. If this message has found you, I know that you feel the truth in what some would call crazy, telepathy, but coming back to, nobody knows what this new earth is going to be. We read books, we've heard downloads, people talk about the experience with ETs. There's so much out there, right? And it's all about what resonates, or what finds you, and what, and all of that. But imagine, because we know with all these channel messages that there is so much that our linear minds, our humans, cannot comprehend, cannot understand. It was designed that way. It is beyond us. It is beyond our language. It is energetic. It is feeling. It is beyond words. Now, if you, like me, believe that you are here to create and play and be free from everything, living in a world of peace and love and harmony and so on and so forth, then I'm sure that you've wondered, how will it be? What will we do with our time? What exactly does now? What will now contain? And as I said, I was truly, truly called, and I'm even resisting. My human is resisting quite a bit. 111 as I say this. I think that's why the cat is quiet and sitting on my lap, to ground me in delivering this message to you, because it is so important. The magic that you as a mother have at your fingertips right now. And I'm getting a little bit emotional with the feeling of it, because I can feel what is coming. What is coming. And it is beyond words, because it is a new type of communication that doesn't need words. And it starts with you. It starts with you, and you being present, fully present with your children, with your tiny little, whatever starseed, indigo child, new human is what is coming through for me. There is so much magic there, and we resist it so much because of tales that we've been told. I mean, I resisted in the beginning. 9111, as I say this, I resisted. So many people told me it would be hard, or that other people had to be doing this, or they were bad. And my human, who knew nothing about what was really going on. I mean, my first child, I'm a one-child mom, and I'm gonna keep my story at that, because I don't want the rest of my story to taint the beautiful message that is coming through here. But there are phrases like, it takes a village. Maybe for you it does, maybe for somebody else it doesn't. What is essential is that it is your way, the way that feels good to you. And it is not about perfection. It is not about perfection. There is many lessons to be learned in our imperfect mothering to ourselves and to our children. What about us? Many of the times that I think about, I could feel that I was slightly impatient. It was seriously the most 3D human, stupid reason pulling me away from a beautiful, magical moment, right? So egoic. And for what? For nothing. And that is often the case. The mind concerning itself, worrying, thinking, the old energy, the 4D energy. Now, I don't know your story. I don't know the parameters of your design and what you as a human, what your human is currently facing. But I do know that you have a light within you that is being pulled out of you at this time. And it's not because you are just a mother. You are more. You are so much more. That is also the message here today. This is also to set you free from guilt. Because I think for many of us, there is a battle, a war, right, between all our passions and all the things that we are pulled to. But the one thing or things that will always win over will be those closest to our heart, right? And for me, my part of my awakening was very much in the motherhood journey, and I think it is to assist you. And I don't need to know more than that. Like, I know so much more is coming because I have been guided to begin so much more. And I don't even want to talk about it, because if those things that I'm creating are meant to find you, 1414, as I say this, they will. And telepathy, presence, the magic of being present. Okay, I am being called to draw a few cards for you guys. Not sure what's going to come through. So here's the thing. I know if you've made it, it's in the message right now because it's almost 15 minutes. 1444, as I say that. You are meant to truly step up. And you know this. Here we have the 9. This is actually the 4 of wands at the bottom, which is beautiful, because when I say step up, there is a foundation that is being built, that you are building, you have been building. There is, yeah, this message is definitely got activations in, and I'm being told 3 cards. So we have our 3 cards. We have the 10 of Pentacles. I mean the 10 of Wands. I don't know why with this deck I always immediately call it the 10 of Pentacles. I mean the 10 of Pentacles. And we have the 5 of Swords, and we have the 4 of Wands. This is like, with this 5, this change, this shift, 155, as I say this shift in you, this activation, right? Because I know that if this message found you, you have been activated. Something has been confirmed for you. And you know what? Okay, I'm going to be honest here. The reason I feel like this 10 of Wands has come out here is because I think you're like me. You truly, truly do believe in not just magic and miracles, but like limitless magic and miracles. And it's something that you've always believed, it's something that you've always known, but your human has always fought, and your world, your 3D reality, and the people in it have always made you, you now know that you allowed yourself to feel small, but at the time that these things were occurring, people made you feel small, made you make yourself even smaller, to sort of hide away, to be less seen. It's not demons that you're facing, it's not dragons that you're slaying, it's now you. It's your turn. It's your turn to, it's not even so much like join others on stage, right? I know that this is the 5 of Swords, and I know that this can often represent conflict, but this is like conflict of self. This is like you stepping, you're waiting for yourself. Like you're waiting for yourself. So it's time. It's time. There's something that, and this is very much the creative part of you that this message is for, being called to the bottom energy of the deck. This 9. This 9 of Wands, right? So we have the 9 and the 10 of Wands. This 9 of Wands, 555, as I say this, like you have unraveled enough, you know enough. It's time to trust. It's time to know, right? To know. It's not about, it's, for me, a lot of times what comes through is not about like being in the now, right? It's being in the know, which for me is all about being in the now. It's like being in the know, in the now, like not giving a fuck about anything other than what is with me in that moment. This is about conquering the demons of your mind, because anything that tells you that you are unworthy, that things are not possible, anything. And honestly, guys, this is not about being the perfect mother or the perfect creator or the perfect blogger or the perfect videographer or the perfect chef or the perfect whatever. This is not about being perfect. There is no such thing. This is about being authentic, your authentic self. This is about self-exploration, finding the truths that truly are true to you, for you, that are you. Anything that feels limiting is limiting. Anything that, if there is an inkling of possibility, it means that there is something limiting and that it needs to be released. If you feel that there is the possibility of anything, explore that. So if this idea of a new, higher consciousness way of communicating is arising, right? And you as the mothers with the new humans are at the forefront of it. If that resonates with you in any way or form, if that feels like it could be a possibility, then I ask that you explore and follow your feeling. Okay, because the time for you to be the truest, most authentic version of yourself, and not just for yourself, for the world, because the world is ready for you. The world is ready for you. The world is ready for your light, your magic. That is what is coming through. Okay, beautiful divine human, I say that is what is coming through at 2, 3, 4. And I'm guided to say that at number 5, you're coming knocking through the door, like you are ready. You are ready. Okay. Have a beautiful, beautiful, magical present now. Bye-bye.